Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, January 7th, 2015. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. You're going to see that the S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading higher this morning by about 14.5 points to 2,009 per contract. One thing I want you to notice, though, is this red bar right here in the S&P 500 E-mini futures. So the futures are coming down off of the highs. But one thing you'll probably notice is, if you've been watching this report for a while, take a look at dollar yen. And dollar yen went screaming higher this morning, right around 4 o'clock in the morning, and now it's pulling back. As soon as dollar yen moves back in, so does the S&P 500 E-mini futures. So you're going to see that it's still about the dollar yen. It's not about the euro. It's not about interest rates. It's not about anything else. It's about the currency trades that move the market. And right now, the dollar yen is still the most important currency trade out there, and that's the bottom line. All right, let's take a look at some stocks in the news today, because we do have some market movers. First one we're going to look at is Micron Technology, and what you're going to notice here is that the stock is trading at $31.98 this morning. It closed at $38.87, so pretty good little dip for Micron. I'm going to try to have some levels posted up in the chat room at 9 o'clock in the morning for some plays on Micron. So right now the stock is trading down a little bit. It's not a big move lower, but nonetheless it is significantly lower. And we'll look to play this one in the chat room at 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you want the Micron levels, come on over, take a 7-day free trial, and they'll be posted up at 9 a.m. Let's take a look at JCPenney. This stock is on the move today. This is a huge move for JCPenney this morning. I believe this is about a 20% pop. Stock came out with some guidance saying that the numbers were better than expected. Going forward, Christmas was better than expected. Stock closed yesterday at $6.56. It's trading at $7.86. Believe it or not, it has upside to around $8.20. So again, great move for JCPenney's. Could be a little bit of a short squeeze in there too. So I'm going to give this the upside bias to around $8.20. I wouldn't be a buyer up here, but if you own it, trail your stop loss. Let that thing run. There's no sense to get out of it at this point in time. Let's take a look at Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, GMCR. This is Keurig. Stock right now is trading at $130.04. Was above the 131 level, closed yesterday at 127.19. So this is a pretty decent pop for Green Mountain. I think the stock still has a little bit more upside here. I don't really see a lot of resistance till you get to the 135 level. So again, give this a slight upside bias. If you own it, try your stop. If you don't own it, not much we'll do with it at this point in time. But we will be looking at the stock once the opening bell rings this morning. Looks like they've struck a deal with Dr. Pepper, Snapple Dr. Pepper, ticker symbol DPS. And that stock right now is trading at around $71.46. Was a little bit higher yesterday, but we'll see where it goes today. This was one that could be a mover today, so keep this on the radar. DPS could be a mover today. Keep that on the radar for later. Let's take a look at Eli Lilly. Looks like they lowered guidance, but the stock doesn't care. Right now it's trading at $70.70. Closed at $69.72. So even with the down or the down forecast on Eli Lilly, the stock is moving up, and that's a bullish tone. Give the stock the upside bias, I guess, to $72. Not saying it's going to go directly there, but if you get any kind of a pullback pattern, or if it does move up, it can get to that level. Let's take a look at American Express. I think that was upgraded by Goldman Sachs. Trading at around 90 and a quarter right now, closed at 88.63. So decent little pop there. I think American Express is a stock that can trade a little bit higher. Yesterday it closed at 88.63, so I don't really see any downside. That's a strong little gap up this morning. Let's take a look at General Dynamics. Ticker symbol is GD. Defense Contracting Company, trading at 135.50. If I'm not mistaken, I think the news on General Dynamics was that it was downgraded by RBC. Either way you slice it or dice it, though, stock is holding up pretty well today. If it does come down to 132.50, I think there's a fair amount of support there. You also have some gaps on the daily chart that could also be support as well. So again, I don't really see a lot of downside for General Dynamics despite the downgrade by RBC, and we'll see how that plays out going forward. All right, really quick, looking at the oil market today, oil is trading up by 36 cents to $48.30 a barrel. Not really that big of a move. Still want to be careful with the oil market. I don't really see a definitive bottom in place yet. Gold is getting hit a little bit today. Gold futures are trading down about $8. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, you'll see this is trading at around 116.19, closed at 117.12. So gold is getting hit a little bit today. Right now, spot gold is trading at $1,211.70. So again, gold is off the highs, down a little bit, but it's had a great move over the last 3 days. So everything needs to pause or take a break. Plus, dollar yen is strong. That usually will affect the gold market. All right, futures right now trading higher by 15.25 points. We'll see where this market goes today. It's going to be a very, very interesting tape. Once again, come on over to the Intraday Stock Chat or take a 7-day free trial to our research center to get all of our setups there as well. With that being said, have a great trading day, everybody, and we will see you on the charts.